Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Shrikant here. Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic called as the subquery. Okay, so subquery name itself suggests that this is the query which is the part of another query. So we term it as a subquery. So I'm repeating once again. Subquery is a query which is a part of another query. Right, so when I say it's a part of another query, so there is a thing that two things come in mind. So there should be something called as outer query, and there should be something called as the inner query. And the inner query we have just termed as a subquery. Don't get confused. So just try to understand the concept. Subqueries are the query which are the part of another query, right? So there would be two queries basically. One would be outer query, another would be inner query. And inner query, that is a subquery, we are termed it as yes. So basically subqueries are the query which are the part of another query, and these are very important to get the output and to pass that output to the outer query to get the output of the outer query. Basically it is a twisted thing, just try to understand once again. So I will be having outer query and I will be having inner query. First of all, I will execute my inner query to get some result, and that result I will pass to outer query as a condition to filter out the data from the outer query, right? So these are the very important concepts when we are dealing with the subquery. Okay, that's fine then. So just understand one thing: the subquery is a query which are a part of a query, which are a part of another query, and which will give you output, and that output you can use as a condition, or you can use to show the value to the user. Great. So okay, so I have just created a script to create two tables and added some data inside that. So these are employee and salary table. I have just created this employee table is having a column called as ID and another column as a name. So ID will represent the ID, employee ID, and the name will represent the name of the employee. Then another table called as salary, it also has a column called as ID which represent the employee ID. Another one is called as salary which represent the salary of that particular employee. Then I have added two record inside that, then added salary for those employees. Great. Then these are the statement to execute and to get the output. Okay, great. So let me run this two table with query. So I can see employee table has two records. That means it has two employees whose names are Shrikant and Prashant, whose IDs are 1 and 2. And for those two employees, I have added the salary in salary table, and for first employee salary is 3,000, for second employee salary is 5,000. Great. Let me show you query. How can I use the subquery practically? Okay, great. So it's not rocket science. First thing, it's just a simple concept. So first of all, I already told you there is a concept called as the inner query and the outer query. So let's go for the inner query first. So what will be the inner query and what will the outer? I am giving one scenario. Scenario is I need all the employees. I need the name of employees. Name of employees whose salary are greater than 100,000. Okay. So I want to convert this business logic into the programmable way which system can understand and which can give me the proper result which I am expecting. So how would I write my inner query? That how would I write my subquery first thing? So first of all, the second part, salary are greater than 100. So I have the salary table here, salary. There I will check where